Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. It's my great pleasure to be here to participate in this big, important, distinguished experts and business leaders, and also from the leaders from the Ministry of Army, the government of India. Japan has been really collaborating very closely with the Indian government, especially with the Ministry of Jal Shakti. And this session, Sustainable and Smart Water, is quite relevant in the recent context. I am not an engineer or a businessman, but I'm a policymaker, part of. So I think it will be helpful a little bit to share my experience in policy making in Japan, and as well, I would like to introduce a little bit about Japanese cooperation in India. So you may think that Japanese water infrastructure is well developed, but recently we are facing what we call water crisis recently. So we have developed a very extensive water network covering almost 100% of population in Japan, which was rapidly developed after Second World War and during the 1960s to 1970s. But those infrastructure aging like 40 years old or 50 years old, it's being deteriorating and coming close to its lifespan. So we are witnessing accidents like water pipe burst and road sinkhole caused by holes in sewer pipes. Actually, January this year, we had a big sinkhole in the main road near Tokyo, which caused in which the truck fell into the collapsed road. And after 3 months of rescue operation, the driver was found dead in the sinkhole. I mean, this accident promoted an emergency inspection of major sewer pipes, but we have conducted a regular inspection in sewage pipes and other infrastructures, but for water pipes, it's very difficult to identify the troubles, because those are buried underground. So various technologies have been developed and we are trying to deploy, including echolocation system, underwater drones, and AI-based image analysis, or also satellite-based image analysis. But the checking entire networks, which is already built so extensively, is not very easy, and it requires significant time and manpower. In Japan, maybe we could install sensors in the water pipeline, but it's already built, so it's very difficult to do it from now. But I think this is just one idea, but in India, where still the development is going on, I think installing the sensors to all the networks will be helpful to keep the maintenance of the water pipes. This is just an idea. However, as Ms. Jansen mentioned, it's not only technologies. The important thing is how to build the capability of people using it. For example, water authorities need to be familiar with the latest technologies and how to understand to incorporate into the procurement process or like implementing process. In Japan, we have some kind of systems for listing up the latest technologies, and when we introduce of course it has to be proven, but when we introduce new technologies and cost-effective technologies, we will provide some bonus in the procurement. Furthermore, the introduction of technology often requires big initial investment, and also, moreover, the sustainable water management in the future, public understanding of the of the necessary burden will be essential. In Japan, we have to, the water fare, utility fare is kept low, but in the face of the aging infrastructure, we have to raise the fares. But it's very hard to gain understanding from public. So in this regard, approaching to the water users, mainly citizens, is very crucial. So maybe the education system will be helped a little bit. Like in Japan, we learn how to save water and the importance of water from elementary school. So those kind of collaboration with water authority and the education authority will help a bit, may help a little bit. So I move to the finally to the Japan's, briefly to the Japan support for water sector in India. You might have heard about the JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency. We are providing cooperation across Indian big cities about water supply and sewage systems. We have projects in 15 cities, including Delhi, and which is contributing to the livelihood of approximately 20 million people. Another example is about effective use of water in agriculture. We have a project in Jharkhand about drip irrigation system. Today, the Prime Minister Modi is in Japan to have a summit meeting with Prime Minister Ishiba. During the summit, we will reaffirm Japan's commitment to supporting India's development. One initiative during the summit includes announcement of joint credit mechanism, which is to jointly invest in greenhouse gas reduction, emission reduction projects and share the carbon credit arising from the project. That will cover various sectors, including waste to energy. So to conclude, we will continue to promote public-private cooperation with India in water sector and other sectors, and we will keep committed to supporting your Indian objectives for sustainable development. Thank you.